Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with my July 2023 layout share. And I certainly did not anticipate having that many layouts this month because I took an entire week off of scrapbooking, which I haven't done in almost 3 years. Or over 2 years. And so I did because I was moving, but I still got quite a few done. So I'm going to go through them. This first one is from the 30th of June. And so I figured I'd just share that. And that was from a design team layout for scrapbooking the day away. And these are a couple that I just did to create layouts, kind of when I needed something, just, I needed the mental health that it brings me. So in July, Crystal Barrett with Pineapple Papers will do off the board with pineapple papers, and you pull pins from your Pinterest. So this is a Stampin' Like It's Hot that the challenge for this month was to stamp a border. And I also pulled a pin off my Pinterest board, and I really, really love how that one turned out. I also really, really love how this one turned out, which is also for off the board with pineapple papers. And it was not a layout. The other one was a framed picture of a coffee quote. And this one was like an artistic thing, but it just had a bunch of circles all over it that were in different shades. And I just thought that was gorgeous. This is for off the board with pineapple papers. And through this month, a lot of what I did was used, I found some sketches that had vertical and horizontal pictures because I have a bunch of different layouts that are going to call for both directions. I do it all the time. I try not to, but it happens. And so I've just been trying to find different ways to do both. So here's another option. This was on 4th of July, so I did a Veterans Day layout. And then this is also, and that was for off the board. And then this is off the board as well. And so is this. And I'm trying to use up a lot of my Echo Park because I've got like random things left over. There's no video for this one, but this is a design team layout for scrapbooking the day away. And I love how this turned out. I already said it twice, but this is one of my favorites. There's a few more towards the end that I absolutely adore. I like all the layouts that I've done, but some of them I really love. This is the Corvette Museum, and that was for off the board with pineapple papers. And then the next day, which was a Saturday, was Paper Crafting YouTubers Hop, and it was summer vacation. So I did a off the board with pineapple paper sketch from my Pinterest board. And I also did pictures from our vacation at the Corvette Museum while my kids were fixing the Corvette. This is for Scrapbook Crafternoon, and I adore how this turned out. It was so much fun, and I got to use some of my Heidi Swap Sunkissed. This is for Mix It Up Monday, and I got to use my favorite stencil, which is the cloud stencil from Scrapping Reflections. I documented two of my favorite people and a really great quote that I found, I think on Facebook or something. This is another off the board with pineapple papers, as well as Stash Dive Tuesday, because there's all sorts of random things on that layout. This is an off the board with pineapple papers as well. It's my dog in a box, and he's a boxador, like that's the name of his breed. And my son came up with his title, and so I found a layout that I loved on my Pinterest board and used it to document that. And then I did a double page for this one. They're pretty simplistic. I was using up some Chamel papers, and I was just trying to get Memorial Day documented. There is a video for one of those layouts. This is Mad About Mini Paper Pads, as well as Cassandra with Crazy Craft Obsession. It was her 500 subscriber hop. And so I combined that with my, see, I got notes on the back, with my Mad About Mini Paper Pads. And I really love that hop. It's making me pull things out that I normally wouldn't. This is a Scrapbook Crafternoon. And this is, I ended up loving it so much. I did another one and just turned it on its side. And of course I adore the pictures that are there too. But there are videos for that top one. This is a Scrapbooking the Day Away, design team layout as well, and I love those pictures. More Echo Park I'm trying to use up. This is to celebrate Tara with the Paper Snob and her 500 subscriber hop, and she asked us to do stitching. and to do a selfie. And I feel like she asked me to use blue, or maybe I just used it and she was so excited because it's her favorite color of blue. And she also loves that stencil right there, that brick stencil from Scrapping Reflections, but I use it a lot, and so I decided to use like this Timu stencil, so it'd be different. This is for the Rainbow Magic, and I also combined it with Off the Board. This lovely alphabet thing that is totally out of my character is for Iron Crafters Challenge, and I painted a bunch of chipboard alphas, totally different than my norm. This is Scraplift Crafternoon. I picked this layout to Scraplift and I loved it so much. And I put some texture paste down and inked over it. I love how this turned out. It was a whole lot of fun to create, and the original and the crafter who made that original layout, oh, great. That one that I just went by really quick was for Christmas in July, as well as Off the Board. So was the football layout. This is Pink Fresh Friday mixed with Mixed Media Mayhem. And Kathy with Scrappy Kathy picked that layout. And I also combined it with Off the Board with pineapple papers and did a mood board so I could find the collection I wanted to use. So I love how this one turned out. And the rolled paper that was on Scrappy Kathy's inspiration layout she picked was awesome. This is Simple Stories Saturday, and I also combined it with Off the Board with pineapple papers and documented the missing puzzle piece that was underneath my nephew, and all sorts of fun. And then my last layout for July is this layout for I just totally drew a blank. This layout is for Scrap of Crafternoon. Good gravy, you all. My brain. Anyway, we only did 3 this month for Scrap of Crafternoon because we took the first weekend, 4th of July weekend, off. So we'll be having, I believe, 4 of those again in August. I'm super excited because they are really cool. So I have loved creating these layouts. It was crazy. I moved this month. I've just started back at school because the school year is going to start soon. So, you know, August is going to be a little bit different. I'm not doing a daily hop. I would love to post up a video every day. I will be doing a book layout every day, but I may try and do a video a day. We'll see. It is the beginning of the school year. I do work in the school, and my son is starting high school, you all. So, but I will be doing my normal hops that I do with Scrapbook Crafternoon, Mixed Media Mayhem, Mix It Up Monday, the Stampin' Like It's Hot, all of those. So I hope you'll come and tune in. If you have stuck with me this long, thank you so much. I'd love it if you would like this video. Comment, that'd be great. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you would subscribe. I am loving just creating with you all. So I hope you all have a great day. I hope that you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping!